Alright, so my video just got uploaded here about half hour ago or so. It's now 4:45. She just woke up, so I'm gonna go in, get her up, get her some lunch, I guess you could technically call it. And then I'm gonna do, darn it, I'm gonna do dishes and just kind of keep up the kitchen, like, clean. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. But I can't really even get out of the house today because there's a winter weather advisory. So I think I'll just stay inside. Ella is currently in her chair. She's eating some pizza. It's leftover pizza from last night that me and Tim and his friend Tim had. Yes, my husband Tim has a friend named Tim, so we're both friends with this other Tim. And anyways, we got a meat lovers pizza from Country Fair last night for dinner. His friend, or our friend Tim, was over helping fix one of the cars of Tim's stepdad's, my husband's stepdad. So we got pizza since I didn't cook, and I just wanted to, I don't know, I just gave her some anyways. But the last couple of days I've been thinking of more, like, looking for more recipes, because I told Tim I didn't want dinners to get too repetitive, and he's like, well, it can't be worse than what it used to be before, because before I used to make the same thing every other day. It was pretty bad. So I would make chicken pork or steak seasoned with garlic powder, onion powder, and like a steak seasoning. That was just all I did with steak and pork, and then with those we would have mac and cheese and corn, and then I would make some type of chicken. It was like the same thing every day. So that's why I started doing this whole meal planning thing, because I never knew one day from the next what I was making. I just kind of pulled it out that morning and hoped it was thawed, and if it wasn't, I soaked it in some hot water so it would thaw. It was bad. So this just helps me prep more. I am making a chicken marinade tomorrow, so I need 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. But I need to pull it out because it needs to marinate. It says for at least 1 hour or up to 6 hours. So I'm gonna end up doing it for like 6 hours tomorrow. So I need to at least get it in marinating no later than 2. That'll put it around 8 that it can come out. But that's what's for dinner tomorrow night. So I got that all done. I have all the way up. January's all done. March is all done. Oh, what have I done? Okay, I mixed up when I put these back in here. It goes from January 27th to February 24th because I forgot these sheets here that are already done need to go back here to the futures tab. I forgot I switched everything around, so yeah, everything is all done up. I need to get those switched, but I have everything planned up until March 16th. And then some of the new recipes that I got are, I'll show them to you guys as I make them. But the chicken marinade, there's a baked garlic parmesan chicken. A lot of these are chicken right now, but there's a chicken tortilla dump dinner, cheesy bacon ranch chicken, cowboy casserole. It's a crock pot casserole. Frito pie, almond pork chops with honey mustard. I'm super excited about that one. Ranch chicken quesadillas. 5 ingredient honey garlic shrimp, lasagna because I've never made lasagna before in my life. Chicken enchiladas. Shrimp scampi. And then some that I printed out last night are maple pork ribs. Hang on, baby. Ground beef Wellington, which it looks delicious. Sorry, my papers are sticking. Pork chops and pierogies. Peppered pork with mushroom sauce. My papers are all like stuck together here. Orange chicken stir fry and broccoli beef braids. So when I found those, I just typed in what's for dinner and I went to the Taste of Home website. They have a whole bunch of different things. They have like a whole recipe chart for the entire month of February. Like, they've got a whole bunch of different recipes, and I just spent a few hours just looking through, and I like the Taste of Home's website to print recipes from, because they give you the option to print the like picture. You don't have to, you can check mark these items that you want. So I always have the picture check marked because I like to be able to see like what it looks like so I can remember. You can print nutritional facts with it, and you can also print reviews, I think is what it was called. And other people give you like tips and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm really excited about all of these. I even went as far as starting preparing February's grocery shopping list. So I'm just getting on top of things, finding new recipes, and still cycling in old ones. Like the chicken marinade I'm making tomorrow, I've never had before. I'm making baked ziti on Friday, which we've had before. Next Monday is my Indian butter chicken, which I'm super excited about. And then, do I have that other one in here? Japanese teriyaki chicken, March 16th. Where is the other? I don't think I have it in there. The coconut chicken street kitchen kit, Indian butter chicken, coconut chicken curry. I thought I had it in here, but I don't think I do. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to look at this and see if it's in there or not. If not, then I'm gonna have to put it in there somewhere. I thought I had it because I have the kit. I mean, I didn't need it for January. I just got it when I went or did my grocery pickup because I saw it and asked him if he would be interested in trying it. But I've got the kit, the coconut chicken curry. My mouth is pretty dry too, but those are both Indian curry kits, and I cannot wait to be able to try more. I may end up making Tim take me on a road trip around the States so that I can hopefully find a few other ones, but probably not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look on here and see if it's in here. Alright, so I have just been scrubbing everything. I even, while she was playing with it, scrubbed down her kitchen. It was very difficult, but I managed. I cleaned that counter. The only thing I need to do is get the like Swiffer wet jet refill thing off of the counter. So this is what I have. It's just the little Swiffer wet jet floor cleaner that you get with the wet jet. However, I've refilled it. So they make them so you can't twist the lids off, but I got it off. I watched a couple of YouTube videos on how I got it off, and then I filled it one time with Fabuloso, I believe, and then this time that I just recently filled it was with the Mrs. Meyer's honeysuckle scent, I believe is what it was. It was the concentrate, so I added a little bit of that with some water to refill this. The only thing I've noticed with refilling them is they now leak. Like if I hold them upside down, it'll leak. So I can't leave it in the wet jet, or else it's gonna leak everywhere. Like the night I first refilled it, I left it in there. I was like, oh, you know, I didn't realize that it was leaking. And I left it in there. I got up the next morning, the pad, like the wet jet pads that I have, it was soaked, and there was just a puddle of water around the wet jet. Hey, no, thank you, ma'am. No, come here. No. No. But yeah, so what I do, let me show you guys real quick. I'm not even talking to you. What I do is I have my wet jet here. I lean it up against a wall, and I take my little refill and just set it like this. So it's always right there. You can turn it around if you want to make it fit a little better. But this way, it's always right there when you need it. Of course, if you have little kids, like her, and you don't want them getting to it, I'm not too concerned because it's usually in a place where she can't get to. And if she is, it's not like Mrs. Meyer's is harmful if she were to play with it. But she never gets away from me for more than like a minute at a time at most, a day. So, you could always keep it underneath your bathroom sink locked up, or, you know, up on a counter or in a shelf or whatever that your kids can't get to. Oh my gosh, let go. My wet jet does not want to let go. Okay, got it. I'm getting ready to actually Swiffer the floors, which is why it's out here. This is disgusting. So there is a lot of mud outside, and a lot of mud has been getting tracked into my house. From Tim, his brother, our friend Tim, me a little bit, because I don't usually go outside if it's muddy. But there's always so much mud. And then yesterday we had snow and it all melted. And then it snowed some more. It was bad. So last night, after all that snow had melted, all that snow was there, it melted, made a whole bunch of water. We had like a swimming pool out in our driveway. Tim stepped on it while I had to clean up. Yeah, so I like these. I get the little like rewashable pads. So I'm just gonna chuck that in the washer so she's not playing with it. And then I've got a clean one. So these are just washable, reusable pads. That was one of Tim's things with getting it, is he didn't want to be blowing the money on the wet jet pads, because usually after one use, like, they're done, and you have to throw them away. And then these, he was very hesitant because these cost like 10 bucks a bottle or something like that at Walmart. And he's like, well, you'll be going through a bottle like what, every 2 months? I was like, yeah, month, 2, depends on how bad it is, how like much I need to mop, like deep, heavy mop like type thing. And he's like, well, I don't know, it'd be easier and better and cheaper just to get you like a little mop and bucket. I'm like, yeah, but that just That's a lot of wasted water, a lot of space that it takes up for it, and it's just, I don't know. That and the hassle of wringing out the mop and then mopping the floor and then legitimately having to stay off of it or you're gonna get feet prints or shoe prints. I'd rather not. So these, we got a 2-pack for I think $10 or something like that. And then I just keep refilling this one. It's small, yeah, but it lasts me about 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes a month. So I would much rather keep refilling it than to waste money for the bigger ones. So another thing real quick about my reusable pads that I have for my wet jet, they have like a little extra rough spot or something like that for really tough stuck on spots, I guess. I was kind of iffy. I was like, oh, that's gonna scratch our floor. Tim's like, no, it said they came with like rough cleaning pads, so yeah, bonus. Alright, so I just finished washing and drying and folding her laundry. I just need to get it put away. It's out here on the counter right now. I still need to match her socks up and put them away too, but it's actually 8:30, so I'm gonna get her ready for bed, get her milk into fresh jammies and stuff like that, and just get her ready for bed. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and Ella and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Good night.